And we're back. Today is the official September 1st launch day for AdBadger version 2. Stephen, we are taking people on a quick whirlwind tour, highlighting all the big things each day. Yesterday, we talked about why we needed to rebuild AdBadger. And today, what do we have on the docket?
Today, we're going to be talking about basically a quick overview of why version 2 is bigger and better in every way compared to V1.
That's right. Yesterday, we teased at this a little bit. We're going to be getting a little bit more down in the weeds, talking a little bit about the features. So once again, if you are joining us today and you missed yesterday, head on over to adbadger.com today because version 2, it has new features. It's bigger. It's better in every way, just like you mentioned. And we've got some cool little launch perks as a way to say thank you for putting your faith in us. I know it's a big jump to trust any tool. So you, dear listener, thank you for listening to us, checking us out. So we have lots of perks, bonuses from friends of the company. So a whole bunch of good stuff. Now, to jump in, the first thing that I am so excited about, the Badger got his passport. And he's getting his first few stamps in it this week, Stephen.
Way to go, Badger.
International. AdBadger version 1. This is crazy for me to say. Only supported the US. Leaving even Canada, Mexico, the rest of North America off the table. We fixed that. We've got Canada. We've got US. We've got Mexico. We've got UK. We've got the Netherlands, we've got Germany, we've got Spain, so on and so forth. I forgot which ones I've named already, so I'm just going to stop here. But basically, we finally go international. So we have a list of so many people that have written us and said, does AdBadger work in blank, this marketplace? And we have cried so many tears having to turn people away and say, unfortunately, we're not able to support it, which, our own standards, an Amazon tool that you use, like when you're managing clients or you are working on it yourself, like successful businesses sell internationally. And we weren't able to support that. So I'm so happy to unblock this block that we had in our company and that we had in our tool. So I'm super stoked. So that is number one, international support. So bonjour. I'm just going to stop there. But yes, we go international. All right, I'll do one more. Guten Tag. How about that one? Boom. 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Badger's singing I Can Show You the World right now to his to all of the software users.
The Badger's singing it. Can you sing it, Stephen?
I won't, but I have in the past, so we'll leave it at that. Something else that is going on in version 2, we are creating a platform for freelancers and agencies. So that's been another major popular request over the past several months that we had to postpone until we could get the Badger version 2. I called it the Badger 2.
Okay.
AdBadger version 2.
Let's move on.
To get that up and going. So what that would be is you have one single login, but you can connect multiple stores, multiple, Seller Central accounts to your one login, and then you can manage
clients.
Yeah, clients, and then you can manage all of those stores from your one AdBadger login. So that is massive for people like, freelancers and agencies who are managing multiple accounts, but also sometimes there are people who have multiple stores, or, if you are, for example, in the international marketplaces, you can manage all those stores from one account. So that's going to be a huge win as well.
Seamless. You click into different countries, you click into different clients. Seamless. Finally, I part of me starting AdBadger was scratching my own itch. I was managing multiple clients. I wanted something that I could have one login. Would you believe it? For version 1, we had to ask freelancers and agencies to create separate logins. Crazy. It's all over now. One login, access to all of your clients. Finally. And special freelancer and agency pricing. You manage a whole bunch of accounts, we'll give you the hookup. Number 3, finally, this too, you're a vendor, you're selling through, even though Amazon is combining Seller Central ads and what was previously known as AMS, Amazon Marketing Services, currently advertising.amazon.com, if you don't sell through Seller Central, but you use Amazon advertising, we got you, meaning vendors, welcome aboard. Ahoy.
That's been the other big ask. AdBadger is only supporting third-party sellers. Now we also support first-party sellers. That's just going to be a reason to rejoice for so many people over the past couple years who were asking about that. It's finally here, finally ready.
Mm-hmm. So if you are not a vendor and you use Amazon advertising, maybe an Amazon author or a merch by Amazon business, you still have to wait a little bit, but we will get you soon. Our new technology, like we mentioned, has made it so that it's easier for us to add new things. So version 2 will include those things. It's just right now, it's just people selling, the traditional products on Amazon. But don't worry, we're not far behind. Number 4, this is a big one. It's just faster, it's snappier, and finally able to handle large accounts with ease. Tomorrow, we're going to get into some specific features, but this is a quick teaser. Even a small account, let's say you're only spending like $2,000, $3,000 a month. You might have, who knows, maybe you have 1,000 keywords. Previously with AdBadger, if you wanted to load a table with 1,000 rows, and then you start multiplying that by how many columns there are, so clicks, impressions, sales, ACoS, whatever, so on and so forth, you're looking at a table that has potentially, thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe 10,000 plus cells in it. AdBadger version 1 didn't do that as fast as I wanted, and I know that you wanted it too. AdBadger version 2 is going to chew, I want to swear, but it's going to chew the F out of any amount of data. So we've got like cool new features called like master view, where you get to view every single keyword in your entire account all at once, and view everything. And like that wouldn't be possible in version 1 because it wasn't really able to handle those big mega accounts, which I'd love to sort of dig into and look at all the data and look at the, the complexities of managing an account with, that's spending 50, 100, 250,000 a month on their campaigns with, thousands of campaigns. We got you now. I'm super stoked about that one.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for just the speed and the big data management that we're going to have. And something else that we are also going to be able to do with version 2 is actually build out support for future features faster as well, so we can actually add to, for all the ideas, because Mike and I just have steeping in our minds just all the things that we want to do, the tools we want to build, the kind of automation that we want to have. We could just go on and on and on and on. The reason why we can't just do that all at once and just have it all there is because it takes time to build things. And so shifting from V1 to V2 and rebuilding from the ground up with this idea in mind that we want to be able to add new features quickly, it is going to be extremely faster to build these on. So for example, what else we have in version 2 coming up is sponsored brands support. That is also a massive request that we've been getting, now fully here. Sponsored brands, bidding optimization also supported on top of sponsored products. And sponsored display isn't quite yet available through Amazon. They just haven't made that available yet to the API that we used to sync up to because it is still in beta. But when that gets here, we can sync up to that significantly faster because we have built the platform in a way that has that kind of scalability.
Boom. And that is the big high-level overview of AdBadger being bigger, better, faster, stronger, sharper claws in every way. So those are the big high-level features. What do we have coming up tomorrow on the podcast, Steven?
Tomorrow, we're going to talk a little bit more about the new specific features that we are adding in version 2 and how they can help you guys do a lot of the heavy lifting.
That's right. And you can get all this info that we're going to be eventually talking about on this podcast during our launch week, which is all week. So be sure to go to adbadger.com and you can go get all the perks, bonuses, discounts, all the launch party favors that we are throwing for you this week. Have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow here on the PPC Den podcast.
Peace.